I'm finna be telling y'all how I keep track of my money at 19 years old. Budgeting has been something I've been doing since I've had a job. My first job when I was 16, in 10th grade, I was working at Walmart. Paychecks were adding up to around 600, 700. In that range right there, you get what I'm saying? I'm working every day after school. This is actually my first time typing in on notes right here. Y'all can see up there. The way I sit here and budget, I'm just tracking what I'm spending. I will hop on the notes app, I type in how much I got paid, and then as soon as I get to spending money out of my account, I put eats, dog medicine, all type of stuff. Whatever I spend, I'd put it right there. Then by the time I'm finna get paid again, I'd add everything up I spent and I'd subtract it from when I actually got paid. That's basically how I track my money. This goes on for a good bit. But the reason why I ended up stopping, I messed my money up. Believe it or not, I ended up saving 10 grand working at Walmart. I started gambling online, started day trading. Now that I'm older and I have bills, I budget a little differently. This is my monthly budget right here. I won't want to say monthly budget. I want to say monthly bills. And these are my monthly investments. You see what I'm saying? Right now I spend $806 with monthly payments. And right now with monthly investments, I'm kicking out $350 each month. With everything I kick out per month, that's $1,156. And that's pretty crazy how I'm not even adding in my gas, daily spends. That's why I track my money. This is when I actually started tracking my money again. This is me, all me. You get what I'm saying? There ain't too much there, and that's good. If it's a whole lot there, it ain't good. That means I've been spending. But that's how I track my money on notes. When it comes to these bills coming out of my account, for instance, $124 comes out of my account for my phone bill on the 3rd of each month. The 1st of the month comes by, I know my phone bill creeping up. I'm doing everything in my power to try to find some side money, something on the side. I'm trying to find about $130 to put in my checking account just to cover my bill. And that goes for each bill. You get what I'm saying? Same thing with my car payment, same thing with insurance, same thing with my storage unit. I notice when big bills come out of my account, anything I got, I put it in my bank right before the bill comes out, so I really don't feel that, you know? That's how I've been rolling recently. But when it comes down to that, in my previous video, I sat here and I had said I'm gonna open up a Chase checking account. I plan to put one paycheck in there on top of the 400 that they're gonna give me, and then 200 every month. That alone should cover 1,156. I plan to have about 2.5K in that account. I shouldn't have to fund that account too much, but still. I might have these monthly investments come out of my main savings. I really don't know how I'm gonna have all this set up, but right now, this is how I track my money. I track my money on notes. This is the best app, in my opinion. Those apps that you see on ads while you're scrolling on your phone, download Rocket, track your money, see where your money's going. Those apps are never 100% accurate. It was telling me I spent like 10 grand one month and I didn't even have 10 grand to spend. It's off. If you want to know where your money's going, keep track of it yourself. Budget just how I do. I don't do anything crazy. That's all you got to do. Track your every transaction every single time you can. If you go to the gas station and you spend $20, put that in here. If you go get a bite to eat the same day, put that in there. If you decide to send your mama, send your girl some money, put that in there. That's all you got to do. It's pretty simple. You won't be scratching your head when you try to think, why is your account looking like that? You can sit here and go back and you will sit here and understand where your money went. When it comes to just swiping your card, then you don't like how your account looking, you go back through your bank transactions like everybody else does. It's not adding up because everybody who has a bank account will see a transaction in their bank. Well, I already spent that like 2 days ago. Why is this still pending in my account? I don't know why it does that. Obviously, you got your food or you got your piece of clothing, but the money's still going to be pending like it ain't went through in your account yet. Whenever it gets done pending and goes through, it's going to say that same date that it went through. What's today? It's going to sit here and say that transaction finally went through on February the 5th. The whole time I bought that 2 days ago. Why is it just not telling me I bought it on the 5th? Your transactions are going to lie to you. That's why you want to track your money and keep track of it right here. This ain't nothing to be telling y'all. This is something everybody has the power to do. People type in their notes all the time. I just use mine differently. But one thing I do want to bring back up is my monthly budget. You guys will be surprised how much you spend. I hate I'm really kicking out $9.99 for storage on my phone a month, but that's something I got to do along with all my other bills. When it comes down to that, don't have anything unnecessary. Don't buy unnecessary things. If anything, invest your money. That's why I budget how I do right now. Get a little thumbnail in. But that's pretty much it, man. When it comes down to tracking your money, just use the Notes app on your phone. It's not too hard. Sit there and put the emoji beside transaction, gym emoji, put the arm, you get what I'm saying? Hell, if you got rent, put the house emoji, phone bill, put the phone emoji. Just keep track of where your money is going. When you keep track of where your money is going, you're in control. When you got all these fees, you double tapping and all your cards popping up, you spending off of each card. When you doing all that, you're not tracking your money. You may sit here and forget to pay back on your credit card. When I spend off my credit card, I put that in my notes. When I spend cash, that's the only time I don't type in my notes. Because when I got cash, that's the money that I spend. Track your money on the Notes app on your phone. It's gonna save you a whole lot of time. I actually got some notes I wanna talk about too. It's not gonna be too long, but this video really just about how I budget. I'm gonna make a whole nother video a few days from now, basically talking about all of these new notes I've written down. This video is basically me talking about how I budget and how I save money. I'm just gonna read y'all maybe one page. Top 10 accounts / things I'm gonna invest into has to be a CD account, a Roth IRA account, index fund account, shared certificates account, money market account, getting a 500 secured credit card. Talked about that in my previous video. Dropping money into a Robinhood Gold account. My savings account currently builds a 0.01% interest rate. My money's basically depreciating because of inflation. If I were to move my money to a Robinhood Gold savings account, I would be getting a 3.75 interest rate on my money. And that's great. Couldn't really estimate how much money I'd be getting back a year. I got in here that I plan to deposit $100 every 2 weeks into my Chase account just to cover all my bills. And one thing I'm also invest into is me opening a Raisin account. Finna actually show y'all something. You're probably wondering, what is a Raisin account? A Raisin account is a site that offers many different interest rated accounts, like a CD account, a high yield savings account. They got the best banks out there with the best percentage rates. I can't really find it on my phone right now, but this is the best thing I can sit here and show y'all. I sent a few things to this phone and I don't really got my information on here, but all I'm sitting here telling you is do right with your money. It's gonna pay off in the future. Don't feel like you need to have about 10, 15K in your bank account. Go ahead and put that money somewhere else. You really need about 10% of your savings. You really don't need all that money in your account, because like I said, that money is just depreciating because of inflation over time. I plan to talk about these notes right here in a video real soon, but for now, that's pretty much it. I want to encourage everybody to use the Notes app on your phone. Track every single time you spend something off your credit card, your debit card. Just track your money. If you got monthly payments, put down your monthly payments and how much they cost. If you got a lot of monthly payments, add them all up. Look at how much you're kicking out per month. It's just the simple things you want to do to better yourself. But by all means, that's it. Catch y'all boys on the next one.